last second. It was starting to be a low side. He is now in the wilderness. He's one with the wilderness. He's not married to the streets no more. Alright, so we're going through here, riding through the mountains. Sharp left turn coming up. Watch out. There you go. Oh, high side. Saw it happening last second. It was starting to be a low side. He is now in the wilderness. He's one with the wilderness. He's not married to the streets no more, and he's going to be out there. So he went up and over, and he's in the weeds, in the bushes. So that means he went over the vista point, all the parking. Think about that. So we're going through here. We're having some fun. We had the sharp left turn, recommended 30 miles per hour. We can't tell what he's doing. He's going to go ahead and start turning left. So there's the parking pullout right there. This looks a lot like maybe Mount Lemmon after a rain or in the mountains of California. So we're going to start doing the low side right here. You hear the engine kind of going down because he's freaking out. Maybe he's using rear brake, something. But he's starting to lose that rear end a little bit. He's starting to lose that rear end. You see how we're starting to point this way instead of pointing where we're supposed to go? A little bit rear end going out. And then guess what? It caught. It grabbed traction. We're drifting really cool right now, but it's not going to be fun. So it grabbed traction right here, and what's going to happen is going to eject him. See how quick it was? Look, a couple frames. 1, 2 frames of a second. Well, 4 frames of a second, but each one's doubled. That's insane. That's how quick it is. You're not going to stop that. So he's going to be ejected, and he's going to keep going. And look where the ejection is. And where he's going to end up. See how far he went. Slid across the ground, maybe made it through the guardrail. So there's the impact. Let's take a quick look at the damage that's going to be happening to his body. Now we always talk about, like, you know, the pain and the injuries and everything. We can always prevent these things. No, let's take that back. We can't always prevent it, but we can mitigate a lot of the problems that happen here. We don't know exactly what happened and why he low-sided at first and which turned into a high side. It could be he was just going too fast and panicked. It could be that he hit something on that rear tire and made him lose traction, then he gained it again for the high side. We don't know exactly what it is. But if we're panicking, that's probably because we're going too fast for the corner in the first place. So let's just not go as fast, right? Let's just not go as fast. So he's going to hit the ground, and the hands go first because the body wants to protect its core. So it's going to try to minimize it, and we immediately hit face first into the ground. That's what that was. Face first into the ground. That's why you have a full face helmet. You got to protect that chin. Look, we're going to keep sliding. We're in the parking pullout right now. We're getting closer and closer to the guardrail. There's him sliding across the ground. We have just regular jeans on. Hopefully he doesn't have road rash. He was listening to something. He's got a full face helmet. There he is. He's got a little bit of a booger. He's got 2 boogers. Maybe he snorted a little bit. He's like, real quick when something happened. And then he's wearing a built jacket. Okay. It's pretty cool when you do 60 frames per second because you can see a lot. So there's the guardrail. We're sliding into the guardrail right now. It looks like the camera might have broken off at this point, but we did hit the guardrail. There he is. It's an HJC helmet. We hit the guardrail. We're on the other side of the guardrail. He's on the other side of the guardrail now. There's the bike tire, I think. We're going to go ahead and go down the ditch. So he hit the pole. So the GoPro went into the ditch or off the mountain. But that's his head, that's his shoulder, and that's his body hitting the pole. Not good. High mechanism of injury. He got stopped by it. Those things are like 50, 60 pounds. Those pieces of wood. One thing that happened when I was in Yuma, a construction worker, they were working on a bridge like this, and he was kind of like, they're in a dangerous spot because they could fall off the bridge, but they had to put a guardrail on a few of these things, so it was a very dangerous rescue. But what happened was this thing fell onto his foot, shattered his foot, just shattered it. It just fell off the back of the truck. These things are extremely heavy. If anybody here in class has ever worked construction or has done anything for like the Department of Transportation, having to install these things or at least knows about them, write in the comments how heavy they are because they are extremely heavy. So he's going to go ahead and get hurt. So here's the moral of the story. Don't go super fast in the corners. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in the corners. Get some training. Do slow look, press, and roll. Pick a good line. go on with your day. Maybe don't keep up with your buddy. All right, so we're riding around having a pretty good time. You know, sun to our back. Oh, a little bit of peg. Oh, boink. So a little bit of scrapage. Got freaked out. Now, why are we scraping our pegs in the middle of a turn on a sport bike? That means we're leaning the bike pretty far down.
Yeah.
It means we're leaning the bike pretty far down.
Oh.
Look how far the bike is when we scrape. Let's get to a spot. You see how we're kind of upright, and then the bike. I wonder if I can get to the other side. Nope, I disappear. You see how the bike is kind of down, but then we're sitting up. So this is what it looks like. Well, let's do this so you can. It's almost the same thing. It's kind of doing this, pushing the bike down and looking. So then the bike's kind of just on its side, going around the corner. Yeah, you could probably get away with it, but when you do that, you're pushing your hard parts towards the ground. On a sport bike, if you're scraping peg, you're going really far down. On a cruiser, it happens. It definitely happens, and it's kind of fun. But if you're scraping your pegs and you're not even having body positioning on an easy turn, you're pushing it too far down. You're either going too fast, and this is why you're doing it, or you're going too fast and you don't know how to use body position. Either way, you're going too fast. So just slow it down, and you won't have to do that. But if you do that and it freaks you out, that's kind of what happens. He's going to go ahead and squeeze the brakes. And he slowed himself down enough to where he didn't slam into this at high speed. It was just more like a falling down thing. So his bike's probably okay. Him and his helmet is probably okay. So everything seems to be okay. Part of being a smart rider is acquiring and utilizing personal protective equipment. So make sure you grab yourself a jacket just like this one from REVZILLA using the link in the description. It's an affiliate link. It helps me out. No extra cost to you. Plus, it lets REVZILLA know that the DanDan crew is pretty badass, and they actually grab some gear. Anyways, click that link. I'll see you soon. All right, here we go. We're riding around, as usual. I don't know why I keep saying that. So we're in a roundabout. There's going to be a path of travel violation. Ooh, you have to do something. You gotta accelerate or swerve and take that exit. So right here, we're gonna have somebody cross over. So look at where the nose is pointed. The nose is pointed towards the exit. That's where you want to go. Just like when your face and your eyes are looking somewhere, that's where you go. In a car, the headlights are the eyes. Just treat the headlights like this is a person. This is a thing. This is an animal right here. This is a big old rhino. All right. Those eyes are looking forward. Treat it like the movie Cars. Right? They're looking forward, everybody. Have you seen those Chevron like gas station gift cars and stuff? And then actually the movie cars? That's what I think of this. Just have fun with it. Just whatever. The lights, they're looking forward. That's where they're going. So when you see this and we're turning and you know where they're going, we got to go with them because we're going to get hit. All right? We're going to get hit. We're going to do something, or accelerate out. So we have an escape route to the right. Just take it. We're already swerving that way.
What's wrong with you?
But very lucky it was slow speed. If it was higher speeds, we would have gotten hit. Like if the KTM was riding fast. All right, here we go. Riding around. Just kidding. We're stopped. Oh! I have a camera. I have my camera. Oh, he took off?
Oh, hey, I got a camera.
Oh. All right, so we have a car. Let's do a little reconstruction. There you go. We have a vehicle on the far right making it through the intersection. Okay, so I'm assuming it just turned red. Because now we have right where the arrow is, that white vehicle is moving. So he was the first one to jump out. So it just turned green. Now we got a red light runner. And we have somebody going straight. And there's the impact. That red car easily could have been us. That could have been us on our motorcycle. Got hit, T-boned, lost our left leg because of red light runner. So when I say green doesn't always mean go, this is what I mean. So take a look. Take a look at the white vehicle right there. They start to go immediately. Imagine if you're hot off the throttle right there. Because you know what? We all like to gun it on the intersections. Intersections 0 to the speed limit as fast as we can, you know, before the intersection ends, right? If we do that and we're not looking and that's all we're concerned about, people like this that you never anticipate. You never anticipate somebody running a red light. It just happens. That would have been us getting hit. Would have been us. Or that red vehicle. We just got hit because we wanted to be the first out. But we're on a motorcycle. We lose our leg. We get massive spinal injuries. It could be your buddy in front of you and you're behind and he gets hit. Are you going to be able to rescue him? Rescue another rider. If you want to know what it means by rescuing another rider, right there. Remain calm. Ensure your own safety. Stop the bleeding, which I think I'm going to change it to stop major bleeds. Quickly assess severity. You guys need to learn how to rescue another rider. What's on the backside? Okay. Does the rider have any of these symptoms? Thankfully, it's just a car. Thankfully, the car got damaged. Look at that. Thankfully, it's just that spot. Look how much compartment intrusion there is right there. That's your leg getting smashed against the engine. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. So make sure you check that out. But if you want to check out some other things like this video right here or this video right here, please do so. It supports the channel. Click that like button, by the way. Check into class. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around.